What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to your video. Today, I'm doing race picks for the 2023 Pennzoil 150. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This week in the NASCAR Xfinity Series had Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but instead of racing on the oval, we're going to be racing on the road course. The last time Xfinity Series race at the road course known as Indianapolis, we saw A.J. Allmendinger hold off Alex Bowman to get another win. He looks to win his third Xfinity Series race of 2023 as he's entered in the race this weekend. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Before we go ahead and jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So weather for this weekend is very interesting. It's going to be 86 degrees at high with 66 degrees at low for right now, a 50% chance of scattered thunderstorms. Interesting thing though, these are only for the morning. Once we get farther in day, the weather does improve, especially with the race starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. The weather should improve throughout the day and rain should not be a factor. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. For those who are new to the channel, we've had a lot of new subscribers, especially as of recently. Here's how picks work on the channel. I do 2 suck picks, 2 drivers I expect to struggle throughout the race. We've had some bad runs recently who are struggled on these types of tracks. I do 2 underdog picks, 2 drivers pick on really good at underfront equipment who need a good run. And I do my winner's pick, driver thinks going to win the race overall. And I do the drivers need to watch out for this weekend. And unlike the Cup Series, for the Xfinity Series and Truck Series, I do 4 drivers need to watch out for instead of 5. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Who are my suck picks for the Pennzoil 150? My first suck pick for this weekend is a driver 16 car for Kaulig Racing, and that is Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith has not been really good on road courses, and he's admitted that he's not really been good on road courses throughout his NASCAR Xfinity Series career. He got dumped at Portland, had issues with Jeb Burton, and he also had a really bad record at Road America a couple weeks ago. I sadly think Chandler Smith is going to continue struggles. I know that Kaulig Racing would love him to improve on the road courses, but sadly, I think Chandler Smith is going to have a bad run. I think he's going to struggle this weekend, and I think Chandler Smith is going to finish near the back of the pack. I think something badly and seriously is going to go wrong for him. I think he struggles this weekend at Indianapolis Road Course. My second suck pick for this weekend at Indianapolis Road Course is a driver 38 car for RSS Racing, and that is Joe Graf Jr. I have picked Joe Graf Jr. a lot as a suck pick this series because Joe Graf Jr. has not been very impressive. And Joe Graf Jr. historically throughout his NASCAR career has struggled on road courses. So sadly, I think Joe Graf Jr. is going to finish near the back of the pack. We also know how good the RSS team can be. They've been iffy on the road course throughout their time, and I just sadly think that RSS Racing is going to struggle across the board. And I think because of that, Joe Graf Jr. is going to be casualty of that, and I think he's going to struggle this weekend at the Indianapolis Road Course. And now we're going to go ahead and jump on the underdog picks for this weekend at the Indianapolis Road Course. Who are my underdog picks? My first underdog pick for this weekend at the Indy Road Course is a driver of the 45 car for Alpha Prime Racing, Sage Karam. Sage Karam had an absolutely impressive performance a couple weeks ago at Road America, ran top 5 pretty much all day long, and nearly went on to win the race. It was in the battle for the victory, though he got beat at the end by Sam Mayer, and Parker Kligerman ended up finishing second as well. But he got a really impressive top 5 finish. And I think Sage Karam is going to be really fast. And before he had issues at Road America last year in this car, he was running in the top 10. I think Sage Karam is going to be somewhat a threat. I know Alpha Prime Racing's kind of struggled this year with the pace. They've had issues making some of the races this year, but I don't think it's going to be an issue this weekend because I think Sage Karam is not only going to qualify his way into the event, but I think he's going to have a very impressive run, but maybe a top 10 with Alpha Prime Racing. My second underdog pick for this weekend at the Indy Road Course is the driver of the 26 car for Sam Hunt Racing, Kaz Grala. Kaz Grala historically has been really good at road courses, and I believe that Kaz Grala has a really good chance to be an underdog to maybe even win the race. Sam Hunt Racing was really good a couple weeks ago at Road America with both Sage Karam and also with Kaz Grala as well, where he had a chance to get a top 5. I do believe that Kaz Grala will have a very fast car. I think Sam Hunt Racing is getting faster and faster, and I do believe this team is going to bounce back from the issues in Michigan and come back stronger with a really good run with Kaz Grala. And now we're going ahead and jump on to the winner's pick for the Pennzoil 150. Who is my winner's pick? My winner's pick is a driver who's already won twice this year in 2023. He won earlier in the year at COTA and also won at National Super Speedway. And while Road America did not go well for him, I don't think he's going to be distracted by the playoffs this week because I'm going to be picking A.J. Allmendinger to pick up his 3rd Indy Road Course victory. I think his 3rd or 4th Indy Road Course victory, as a matter of fact, and also pick up his 3rd Xfinity Series victory. Allmendinger has been really good on road courses. We know he's basically the king of road courses in the NASCAR Xfinity Series in the history of that series. So I think Allmendinger is going to get it done. I think Kaulig Racing is going to be really strong and fast. I think they're going to focus on making Allmendinger better. They're going to figure out the brake issues they had at Road America. I think they're going to get it figured out, sorted out, and I think Allmendinger picks up win number 3 of 2023. And now we're going ahead and jump onto the drivers you need to watch out for this weekend at the Indy Road Course. Who am I keeping my eyes out on? The first driver to watch out for this weekend at the Indy Road Course is the driver of the 00 car for Super Haas Racing, Cole Custer. Cole Custer has gotten 2 wins in the Xfinity Series this year in 2023. Both of them being on road courses. He won at Portland, and he also won at the Chicago Street Course. I expect Super Haas Racing to be really, really fast in both Cole Custer and Riley Herbst, but especially Cole Custer. I think they're going to bring a really fast car. I think you're going to have some fantastic and really awesome and strong and great speed. I think Cole Custer will be a threat to win this weekend at the Indianapolis Road Course. The second driver to watch out for this weekend at the Indy Road Course is the driver of the 19 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs has not won an Xfinity Series race in 2023 yet, and it is really surprising because Ty Gibbs has been very, very fast this year. And we know how good he's been in the Xfinity Series, but I think he's been so focused on the Cup Series that he hasn't been as good in Xfinity this year. But I do believe Ty Gibbs has a chance to win. He's a really good road course racer. He's won road course races before back in 2021 and 22. He won. He won at Road America 2022 and won at Watkins Glen in 2021. So I do believe Ty Gibbs has a chance to win, and I think Joe Gibbs Racing will be pretty fast this weekend at the Indy Road Course. The third driver to watch out for this weekend at the Indy Road Course is a driver of the number 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, John Hunter Nemechek. John Nemechek picked up his 4th victory 2023 this past weekend at Michigan, and while he's been a little bit iffy at the road course, he had a good run at the Chicago Street Course and had a decent run going cut before issues came into play. He's been iffy on the road courses, but he's got a lot of momentum and speed. Obviously, a lot of rumblings around his future past 2023. He might be going cup racing in 2024, but nonetheless, I think John Hunter Nemechek will be a threat. I think they're going to focus on that and making sure John Hunter Nemechek has a really good chance and a possibility to pick up back-to-back victories in his 5th win of 2023. He looks to win, actually 6th winner, I think, in 2023. So I think John Hunter's got a chance to win his 6th race of 2023. And the 4 final drivers to watch out for this weekend at the Indy Road Course is the driver of the 48 car for Big Machine Racing, Parker Kligerman. Parker Kligerman is good at a lot of things, but especially at road courses. He's coming off of having a good run at Road America where he finished in 2nd. He had a decent run at Michigan where he finished in the top 10. I feel like Big Machine Racing speed is picking up rapidly and really, really quickly. I think Parker Kligerman will be an underdog and have a chance to get it done this weekend. I picked him a lot because I think Parker Kligerman is good at road courses, and I think he'll be a threat to win this weekend in the 40-18. They haven't had the overall pace and speed on the ovals, but the strength has been the road courses. So therefore, I think Parker Kligerman will be a threat. I think he easily will have a chance to be a contender, and I think he will have a shot to win this weekend at the Indy Road Course. So, those are my race picks for the Pennzoil 150 at the Indy Road Course. Just a reminder, my set picks are Chandler Smith, Joe Graf Jr. My underdog picks are Sage Karam, Kaz Grella. My winner's pick is AJ Allmendinger. And the ones to watch are Cole Custer, Ty Gibbs, John Hunter Nemechek, and Parker Kligerman. Those are my race picks. So, that is going to be it for the race picks video for the 2023 Pennzoil 150 at the Indy Road Course. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, notifications on so you know if I win a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Links can jump over that and comment your thoughts below and your picks below for this weekend at the Indy Road Course. Let me know your 2 suck picks, let me know your 2 underdog picks, and let me know your winner's pick, and let me know drivers you're watching out for this weekend at Indianapolis. Let me know your picks in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, we're having a NASCAR news video discussing news over the last couple of days. Then on Thursday, we're having a doubleheader. We're of course going to have the NASCAR Race Cup Series race picks from the Indy Road Course. And also, we are going to have the SRX race review from Eldora. Then on Friday, we're going to have a NASCAR news video on the channel, followed by, of course, the race review from IRP for the Truck Series. Then on Saturday, we have the NASCAR Xfinity Series race review from the Indy Road Course. And Sunday, we'll have the NASCAR Cup Series race review from the Indy Road Course as well, as we get you guys close to Plus for Xfinity and Cup. And the Truck Series Plus kicks off this week as well. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.